I wouldn't sell anyone a product that I wouldn't feed it to my kid.
During training or during the race, I focus really careful of my nutrition.
Right.
And basically, I take Hammer Nutrition for training and for races as well. This is the only products that I can consume.
Just to add on to that, Chrissy is obviously the elite category, like a pro racer, and their training matters because you need to train as hard as your race day, right? And that's the only way you can get a personal best or improve over your training. And so every training day is actually mimicking a race day scenario. So she got to get her fueling right so that she doesn't get an upset stomach while she's racing.
Right.
You know, every time if you have an issue, you tend to slow down, right? And so for the elite athletes, they need to tune in the nutrition. They need to get it right so that they have less chance of problem happening and they can just focus 100% in their race. And when it comes to Jeff, he is like the happy-go-lucky athlete.
Right? He's my hero.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't think he trains much with nutrition,
No.
right?
Not yet anyway.
But when it comes to a race, you know, that's what you need to keep you going. And we have to calculate the calories per hour for him. And aside of that, you need to start to think about recovery, right? Because your next day could be 50K and high elevation. So you got to keep recovering fast, you know, for your next day and the day after and the day after. So, you know, when I first met him, he was just telling me he's taking Maggie Mee for his races.
It's true.
Right. And I was like,
And he's so proud of it.
Yeah, and I
So
was like,
tasty.
like, are you for real? Like, you take Maggie Mee for your calorie intake for an ultra marathon,
Right.
right? Like, how's that even possible that you can finish this? And I'm sure the rest of the participants have crazy amount of stuff, you know, like space food, right? Stuff that they can pack lightweight and keep it into their backpack and travel the next 300 over kilometers.
Wait, so you're traveling with your Maggi noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I can see why you're they're
yes.
talking about this right now.
And
okay.
so a common friend of ours reached out to me and is like, you know, can you help out this guy? You know, this guy's crazy. He's eating Maggie Mee and is doing 300 kilometers on foot, right, for a week plus. So that's how I come to know Jeff. And
Right.
we went through about his experiences, his races, and I'm like, okay, look, now it's time to fuel you up for your next endurance race.
Not just fill the fuel, right?
Yeah,
fuel
fuel you up.
Right.
And you know, you need the calories, you need the proteins, you need the recovery for your next day, and so on. So that's when I started working with Jeff on the nutrition part for his race.
Before I get in touch with Hammer, I eat nothing about all this kind of nutrition, what gel, what bar, whatever, this kind of things, because I don't believe it, because I think all these are chemical things, it hurt my body. And then after
And instant noodles doesn't.
we don't talk
So
about it.
anyway, yes, sure, okay, cool.
So we get in touch. He explained to me what to eat, and I told him like I'm going to Amazon rainforest. This is my coming race. So he prepared everything for me. So he prepared and then he teach me what to eat. Like every hour eat what, and then after the race of the day you need to eat recovery. I said okay. I still like a bit hesitate, but I just take it. And then I bring to the race, and then I saw like others participants, they taking the same thing, like a Hammer thing. I say, okay, then I trust him, like because others also using the same things. And then
So maybe MSG isn't so good.
I think so. So yeah, and then luckily because the Amazon rainforest is totally different from the Amazon or Arctic Circle. It's like Malaysia. It's so humid, it's so hot. Like actually, it's run harder compared to run in Sahara because it sweats so much.
Yeah.
So like I drink the fish and the gel, and I drink because usually after the first day, the next day my whole body will get so sore. Like after I take the recovery, I don't need to recover. Then I take the recovery, the next day like I feel like the same. Like you're tired but you're not getting muscle sore. So I say, wow, it's really worked really well. But you have to bear in mind, like for example, for the fizz. Fizz is like a isotonic drinks. Yeah, because before that I only drink 100 plus, revive, all these kind of things.
Surprised you didn't bring a beer along, dude.
Oh, finishing line
Okay,
waiting for
anyway.
you. And then okay, so for the fizz, he gave me like one with a caffeine and one is without caffeine.
Right.
And my first time so I don't know, so I keep taking the caffeine one, so strong, the whole night I can't sleep.
Alright.
So then only I know, I have to like know when I take what. So this is the like a knowledge of the nutrition is very important. I mean, you still can complete the race without taking the nutrition, but with the nutrition, it help you like you not get so much tired and easier for you. So I think this is really good.
Do you feel your time is getting like better because you've been doing it for how many years now?
2014 until now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
6 years.
7,
years.
7.
So is your time getting better? Because you met him, you've been eating the good stuff. Are you getting better at what you do?
Honestly, because I don't do the same race for second times.
Right.
So I can't tell if it's like getting better
Okay.
for the timing.
Right.
But with the nutrition he gave me and teach me how to finish, I can finish a Decaman.
Right. That's true. Yeah. Okay.
There was a race where he just texted me after he completed it. He's like, you know what? I came in overall 4th.
Wow.
And I was just chilling.
Yeah.
And at one stage, the hardest stage,
Yeah.
he came back first.
That was I
Like
see.
that was his most amazing, like,
First time in my life.
yeah. he came back from, he finished the stage being first. And
Yeah.
that was the hardest stage.
A
It
lot
was-
of climbing
It
up.
was the Vietnam
The Vietnam
Ultra.
one. The
Yeah.
Vietnam Ultra is like last year, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
And
It's like
that
if-
was all because of this.
So if I knew how to push myself, I could have gotten top 3.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I was just doing it at my own pace, enjoying my race, you know, doing what I need to do just to finish the race. But I came back overall 4th.
Sometimes, like if you take wrong nutritions or you didn't take enough nutritions, your body will reject everything. You can't even consume water, so you feel like you're just throwing up all the way. That kind of like drowsy, dizziness, nauseous feeling, you will have it, but you can push through it.
Okay, so these guys are elite athletes, though, most of them, and many more hammer athletes, right?
Many more. Yeah.
But how does a product like this affect a casual, I don't know whether to call myself an athlete, a former athlete, I suppose. I play a lot of tennis,
Okay.
but I don't get to do it a lot. I play once a week. So just the other day, I used one of the sachet,
The fizz.
the fizz.
Yep.
So I added it into my water.
Yep.
So what I usually do is after I'm done playing tennis or while I'm playing tennis, I grab like a Gatorade or 100 plus and everything, and I drink it. I grab an energy drink.
Yep.
This off the counter energy drink. I drink it. Immediately after I'm done, I'm exhausted. I drink it. I feel great. Like yeah.
Mhm.
And then after that, I'm like, whoa, I need to sleep
Yep.
immediately.
So that's what we call a flash and crash feeling, right? When you drink those sugary sports drink,
Right.
you're actually drinking simple sugar,
Right.
and it spikes your energy level up. It shoots up, and then it has a steep drop of energy. So you feel great in a short while, but later on you will feel even worse than when
Yeah.
you started off.
Yeah.
Just imagine like lighting a piece of paper, right, with a fire, and it burns off quick. That's flash and crash. And where our products come in, we are using complex carbs, so it's slow release in the energy. It doesn't spike you up, and think of it as burning a wood or coal, right? You get the heat, but it's really long lasting.
Right.
So that's what endurance athlete needs. You want to be lasting way longer than anyone. You don't want to be like sprinting the next 100 meter
Yeah.
and you're flat out.
Yeah.
Right? That does nothing for Decaman or what Chrissy is
Right.
doing, right? So and most of our products, they are made with natural ingredients, so anyone can eat it, right?
Even a casual.
Even my
once a
daughter
week-
at 4 years old, she
Really?
takes Hammer. Yep, she's an ice skater, and we realized that she always keep coming out to snack. She was
Sugary
training,
stuff, yeah.
And one day, that disrupts her training. So one day I was like, yeah, just feed her the Hammer bars, And ever since then, she never comes out for a snack.
Right.
And she's been able to focus really well in her training sessions. So, I wouldn't sell anyone a product that I wouldn't feed it to my kid.
Right.
Right. That's how natural and organic and good stuff this is.
Right. And everything is different. 'Cause it says that usage 15 minutes before, every 30 to 45 during.
Yep.
So this one you take before.
Yep. So you can take the gels before your activity,
Right.
which ideally will be 20 minutes during your warm-up session. Start loading in the gel. That's going to help you when you start your activity.
Right.
Right. And every time during activity, you got to start replenishing your glycogen levels. So this will be a great product to start adding calories for your upcoming activity
Right.
while you're doing.
Right.
So it's refueling your calories.
Okay.
Yep.
Multiple flavors, vegan
Vegan friendly.
and there are multiple ones, multiple flavors. I've tried one of them already. The chocolate chip is brilliant.
Yep.
I had a peanut butter one as well, I think.
Oh, that's the gel.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Glad you liked it. Now, if you want to check out a full discussion on all our other episodes, click right here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.